Now, today is a deadline for Teleology to pay the $251 million, still astounding for the company's acquisition of Nigerian telco 9mobile. Now, Olusola Teniola, the president of the Association of Telecommunications Companies of Nigeria, joins us now to discuss what stakeholders can expect. Shola, thank you so much. Pleasure to have you. So, of course, the big question is, did they or did they not make that payment?
Yes, they have. They've made the payment. However, the payments with CBN, and that's Teleology, are waiting for CBN and SEC no objection letter to arrive.
So is there like a timeline for that? How long would it usually take?
Well, it really depends on who starts first. I believe that NCC are holding a meeting. If not today, they will be very soon, to discuss whether Teleology is the preferred bidder. And also whether they feel comfortable to transfer both the license of the spectrum to them.
Okay, so yesterday was reported that the NCC, the CBN, and Teleology were going to sit down to have a little bit of a chat about this deal and this takeover of 9mobile. I want to know if the meeting actually happened, if you know anything about the meeting, and when did Teleology make this payment? Because nobody has it. That is breaking news.
That's correct. I wasn't in that meeting, so I can't really speak about a meeting that I am not in the room. So unless you hear something else, please do share that with me. But however, in all honesty, it's great that Teleology has been able to meet their commitments. They met it with $50 million non-refundable. I mean, that was a risk that they were prepared to make, and a commitment, demonstrated commitment. Yeah. And they've also done the same with the balance. And I think that it's great for the industry. I think that it shows to not only 9mobile and the staff that there's a future with this company.
Don't forget the customers. I'm one of them.
So what next? What happens next for 9mobile?
To be honest, I believe that, you know, after a decision has been made by NCC, I don't want to preempt them. I think they've got some difficult and very difficult decisions to make, because it's an acquisition of a very important asset. They've got to now be able to establish how they're going to compete in the market. I know that their management lead, that's Adrian Wood, has given some indications that they are going to be looking at the rural telephony projects, looking at revamping the brand and ensuring that there's deeper broadband penetration, which is what the industry
That's obviously more investment.
That's correct. So this is just the beginning of more investments to come, which is always a good news.
Okay, so now the competition in Nigeria's telecommunications sector is remarkably fierce. And what I'm wondering is the best strategy. Now, this is just a technical question. I also want to pick your brain. What strategy would you recommend for them to employ to really break in and regain some of the customers that they lost as a result of the uncertainty about this whole bad debt situation that Etisalat and 9mobile had to suffer through?
I mean, you know, I believe that the strategy that Etisalat had, the youth segment market, was a great one. I mean, it's different from the other players. Not to say that their strategies aren't a good one, but I think as an entrant that is almost losing some ground to the front three, I will be looking at them to seek differentiation. Differentiation could be in the area of, I believe the last conversation was talking about fintech and the IoTs, and I believe that there's an opportunity for the telco sector to play in that space in some shape or form. And I believe that the decision to maybe partner with a telco that offers a mobile payment system is also a good play. And I think if they wrap that all together, I think that will sort of push the envelope that the whole industry needs. And I think that others might be followers.
So looking at the space, what is it that's separating? Okay, well, I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it there. We're actually out of time. But thank you so much, Shola, for taking the time out to join us today. Olusola Teniola,
yes,
President of ATCA.